welcome to the first episode of this Miss Gabbert Show this season. Round of applause. Well, we have a very special lineup for you today. I have with me the counselors from Camp Green Lake and one of the campers. This is Stanley Yilnats, this is the warden, Mr. Sir, and Mr. Pendansky. Give them a warm welcome. Now, I've asked you in the studio audience to come up with some questions that you had for these people, and some of these questions are kind of intense, so I want to remind you that you are on television and to think before you speak. We're going to start with a question for Mr. Pendansky. Why are you so mean to Zero?
Because he doesn't prove himself to me.
Oh, that's really interesting. What did you do before you came to Camp Green Lake?
Like, before I work here,
Yeah, before you worked here.
I work for McDonald's.
McDonald's! That's shocking. I never would have suspected. How do you feel, Mr. Sir, when you see these boys getting water from your truck?
I feel like they should get less water.
How,
They're getting more water.
they're getting too much water. How do you feel about your job, and how do you feel about these campers?
I feel good about the job. I feel poor. I think the campers should work more hard.
They should work harder. Warden, do you agree with that? Should the campers work harder?
Yes, I was thinking about digging 6 feet a day, but I think that would be too much pain, so I decreased it.
And Warden, we do have some campers in our audience. If you are a camper at Camp Green Lake, raise your hand. Did you hear that? She said 6 feet, but then she decided that she wasn't going to. She's generous. That's what she wants you to think.
Excuse me, Warden.
Well, we yes, Mr. Pendansky?
You're acting very different today.
Oh.
They should take 6
What
feet.
is that supposed to
That's what they deserve. You used to be mean to the campers.
How do you feel about the campers?
I feel that they should dig more.
Does digging build character?
Yes.
Okay, Stanley, does digging build character?
No, it just feels like your bones are broken and gets you more frustrated and more stressed.
Is that how you felt after you dug your first hole? How did you feel?
I felt like I achieved a big thing, but when I knew I had 18 more months in front of me, I was devastated.
Stanley, I heard from somebody in our studio audience that you have something to tell the warden.
The bullet wasn't found in X-rays, it was found in mine.
These campers in our studio audience lied to you. You have been digging in the wrong spot. How do you feel?
I thought X-ray was being very positive, and I let him take a day off, but now I feel very betrayed, and I think I should let him stay too.
X-ray, beware. But the warden, are you looking for something?
It's a top secret.
Is the warden looking for something?
Maybe a UFO?
Mr. Sir, is the warden looking for something?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
I recognize you. You used to serve all my McDonald's meals at Sunday.
Okay, and this is the end of this episode. Thank you for joining us today on the Miss Gabbert Show. Now today we have an especially interesting show because we have some guests from the past. These guests died at least 100 years ago, but they volunteered to come back to join our show. So let's give them a warm welcome. As you know, earlier on our show, we had Stanley Yilnats IV. This is Stanley's great-great-grandfather, his dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather, and I'm sure there's a story behind that. But first, we have two lovebirds and her father. So, how did you feel when Myra married Igor?
I felt that Myra followed her heart because
Elia brought the same pig. Myra, why did you choose Igor over Elia? Do you even know? She's shy. Madame Zeroni, what did you once say about Myra?
Well, I already reminded Elia that Myra's kind of cuckoo.
But she's beautiful.
Well, but she's not smart.
Oh, I'm sorry, Myra. Elia, why did you want to marry Myra?
Because she was so beautiful and very nice. But that's a love note.
How did you feel when Myra married Igor instead of you? She chose Igor.
I felt really angry. And why would she want to marry him?
Why would she want to marry him? He's 52 years old, and you are 15. There you go, studio audience. Well, you made an agreement with Madame Zeroni, right? You came to Madame Zeroni, you said, I'm in love, I need a pig. And Madame Zeroni gave you a pig. But what did she ask you to do?
She told me I should marry her up the street.
Up the mountain to the stream. Did Elia do that?
Nope.
How did you feel when Elia did not carry you up the mountain? You made an agreement. How did you feel?
I feel sad and angry. I thought I could trust him, but he betrayed me.
Why didn't you keep your end of the bargain?
All that anger was inside me, and then I felt like I was better.
So you forgot, right? You forgot. He only forgot, but you cursed his entire family and all of the generations for always and eternity. Isn't that kind of extreme? No, it's not a kind of extreme. Are you happy that Elia took your advice and went to America?
Yes, I am happy, but I am still mad at him for not carrying me up the mountain.
Are you expecting children soon? I'm just kidding. That concludes our Miss Gabbert Show.